much sick. I guess I'll just go personal here. Stick with the personal one. I have like been having really big trouble sleeping lately, and I don't know if it's like it's just like I'm awake. Like I'm I'm just not tired, and I'm like I go to bed at like 10:30, and then like I probably don't fall asleep till like 12:30 or 1,
Mm.
and like I want to
Mm-hmm.
go to bed early. I want to get some good sleep and get
I got a
rested for the
great
day,
remedy for you,
but
but
like I just see the time like ticking away, and I'm just like sitting staring at the ceiling like I'm just awake. Like I could be doing something. I could play another game of Tarkov or go on Call of Duty. I could have watched a
Mm-hmm.
movie. I it's just like I'm trying to sleep, but I can't sleep. And then I
mm.
wake up in the morning and I feel groggy and I don't feel rested. I've been trying using I don't know if you can see over Goichi's shoulder. I have a diffuser like for essential oils.
Mm.
Like I've been using lavender, and that's been like helping a little bit, kind of just relax me.
Mm.
Um,
Mm-hmm.
I'm gonna try some CBD gummies tonight and see how that goes.
Have you ever tried so your roommate gave me this YouTube thing I watch, but it's pretty much, in a nutshell, it's a form of um, doing meditation.
Hmm.
And like I don't do meditation in the mornings because I'm too my mind's too like kind of prepping itself for the morning, like work morning.
The day.
Yeah, for the day. And but at night it's really nice. Like I spend 10 minutes doing it, and
Yeah.
I really you make it like almost like a mission, like to focus on what it's talking about. Like there's apps called Headspace and like
Headspace is a good one.
yeah,
Yeah.
it's
I
like
use that.
yeah, it's
I've
like
tried those like meditation. I feel like when I do them, my brain it doesn't want to focus.
yeah,
It,
that's everybody's mind though.
Sound
yeah.
like taking a drink and rust.
Yeah.
Yeah.
He just gulped.
But
He just
that's
gulped
kind of
that down.
like that's how mine is too though. Like everybody's like that because you're thinking so much. That's kind of the point of
Yeah.
meditation is like it's to get you to like because you shouldn't like get desensit or not. Oh, that's the wrong word. You shouldn't get like unmotivated or demotivated, unmotivated.
Well, I need to know the rest of
Deterred?
the sentence.
Deterred, maybe?
Is it unmotivated? Is the word or demotivated?
I need to
Deterred?
know the rest of the sentence to know where.
Well, is demotivated? I don't think it's one of the other.
It should be deterred
Unmotivated is the word, I think.
Unmotivated.
Yeah.
Oh, so you get like unmotivated from like, cause like when I do, if I get unmotivated from doing meditation,
Hmm.
it's typically because of that feeling like you're talking about, where
Hmm.
you're like, oh, my mind was racing. I only meditated really like if you did a whole like 20-minute session, but you only really like felt like 2 minutes of it was where you could kind of like let your mind go.
Hmm.
That's typically what happens. But then like over time, it gets better. Like I remember like when I first did it, I could only do like 20 seconds, and then I would think about all this work stuff or all this stuff about life,
Yeah.
and then it would pop back in, and then but what it does is like Headspace and like a lot of these apps will say push it away like a cloud, and I know it sounds corny, but that's really how it works. It's like you gotta be like no, think of nothing, and then like push it away, and I'm just pushing away, and then a thought will pop into my head, and I'm like push it away, and it really but I felt the same exact way you did, where I
Hmm.
felt like this doesn't work,
Mm-hmm.
and then I would only do it for I would do it for like 20 minutes, and I got nothing out of it. But it's kind of like weightlifting. You like you can only lift like 10 pounds at once, or the first time, right? Or just like 25
Yeah.
pounder, right? But eventually you're gonna be able to curl more or bench more, and it's kind of like how meditation is. Like you'll eventually get an endurance where you're there for like 20 minutes, and like there are people that could do it for like hours. Like they can. It's just
Yeah.
crazy to me. Like, and I respect that because it's like amazing that they can kind of keep their mind that way because it's stamina, like it's try but I was saying to you is like if you could at least make a goal of getting to 10 minutes, just 10 minutes for me is enough to like let my brain just go to sleep,
Yeah.
you
I'll
know.
try.
I
Like,
mean, I even have
Because
like
I
a
feel like
sound
it
thing
gets-
for like ocean sounds or
Yeah,
whatever too.
yeah,
because
calming music.
when I get to do those music things, I feel like I'm focusing on the music, and like that focus like keeps me awake again.
Everyone's
Mm-hmm.
different. Like
Yeah.
there's weighted blankets that people use too
Mhm.
because it's
Yeah.
supposed to make you feel like secure. I
Yeah.
don't personally like them. Like for me, what helps me go to sleep? Well, really, I just like knock the fuck out when I go to sleep. But my wife has been trying to help me like when I go to sleep, like I don't just like die on the bed because that's kind of how I don't like position myself. I don't get like really comfy. Like if I'm fucking dead tired, like I'll brush my teeth like and just pass out. Like I won't even like have good form on like the head on the pillow type of thing, you know?
Mhm.
And so like I'll get mad headaches, migraines,
Mhm.
whatever you call it. and she's been helping me. It actually helps. Like I got a new pillow, which helped me like with my sleeping process, and then like when I go to bed, she's like helping me where I don't like immediately just like knock out. Like I take time to breathe and rest a little, and then I slowly go to sleep. But for me, as long as I have like an ice chamber, like Mr. Freeze,
Mm-hmm.
like I'll knock out anywhere. Like I just can't be hot. If I'm
Oh
like
yeah.
hot and bothered, then I can't go to sleep. Like it's a horrible experience.
You kind of said it. Like another thing too is I was reading online that if you do you, when do you disengage from your phone and electronics?
When I pretty much like 10 or 15 minutes before I go to bed.
Yeah, they said like if you have it on about an hour to 2 hours before, it keeps your mind racing in the night.
Mm-hmm.
They said the best sleep you'll get is when you actually let it go. Like you cut it off and then like an hour, like give yourself like an so like let's say you go to bed at like 10, like 9 or whatever,
Mm-hmm.
because your mind races. So they even say you have a harder time going to bed too. And I don't do that because like I'm half the time I'm working on this or like Junto or
Yeah.
it's horrible. Like my sleep's horrible. So like, but the meditation helps with that. But like that would be I would if you're able to do that, like
Yeah.
take like disengage for a whole hour and see if like no don't touch your cell phone, don't look at the TV, and just kind of like you know just
Yeah.
kind of be
Could
like
just
how
be your sleeping
just kinda
schedule's
be-
off too.
yeah
Maybe.
Get back on track.
yeah because is your mind at racing too?
It's just like, uh, it's a little bit like a little bit of stress too, just like about like life and like just stuff and like yeah, it's like I'm just awake. Like I'm
Yeah.
like it's how I am now, like how I feel now. It's how I feel when I'm just laying in bed. Like I'm just up
Yeah.
and like
You need some
That's not fun.
remedies.
yeah, no, it's not. And then like the worst is when you wake up and it's like you're just groggy and you didn't feel like you get
Yeah.
rested.
Yeah, it is.
I hate waking up thinking, especially like work days. I hate waking up thinking like, oh shit, did I have to do something or did I have to be on a call right now?
Yeah.
So every night before I go to bed, like this is way before I go to bed, but I'll make sure like
Yeah.
I check my schedule and make sure I don't have like an 8 o'clock appointment or anything like that. Not that like I'm sleeping in,
Yeah.
but like for sales, like I have to.
Yeah.
It's a process, you know. Like I have to get dressed at least from like bottom up,
That's some
and then get my hair done and stuff.
that's some salary world problems. I don't have that. I've got clock in, clock out problems.
I've been there too, man. It's serious. You gotta be 2 minutes under or 2 minutes over. So
I get 7 minutes.
damn, see?
Yeah.
Damn, that's pretty
Times are
good.
changing.
Oh yeah.
God.
California's so
The
liberal.
whole
I'd be
5 more minutes.
I'd be running up the 3 sets of escalators, man, trying to get back from lunch. Those were the days.
I
of
use
serious.
every bit of it too.